Good morning, Greenlight the Day family. Um, Today, I would like to uh, share with you a passage that really just made my day, and I think it's so apropos. Uh, I'm recording this on Sunday, so to me, it feels apropos that I would wake up on a Sunday and read these words of forgiveness. And I found it in a book that I bought yesterday from Barnes and Nobles. It was in the little discount area. Um, where they have those those novelty books. It's called The World According to Mr. Rogers: Important Things to Remember. And this is the passage he wrote that just made my day today. I'd love to share with you. He wrote, "Forgiving and forgetting are often paired together, but the one certainly doesn't necessarily follow the other. Some injuries, real or imagined, we may never be able to forget, even though we say we've forgiven them. Other injuries, we may never even be able to say that we forgive. Those are the ones, it seems to me, most likely to involve people we've loved, and so I'm inclined to look at what our experiences of forgiveness may have been like from the first people who loved us. The first time we required forgiveness, we probably did something we shouldn't have, when our closest grown-ups thought we should have known better. We made someone angry. We were to blame. What did the first brush with blame begin to teach us? If we were fortunate, we began to learn that to err is human. Even good people sometimes do bad things. Errors might mean corrections, apologies, repairs, but they didn't mean that we as a person were a bad person in the sight of those we loved. The second thing we learned, if we were fortunate, was that having someone we loved get mad at us did not mean that person had stopped loving us. We had their unconditional love, and that meant we should have their forgiveness too. So today, that's just what's greenlighting my day, that I'm so happy and grateful that I had parents that were so good about teaching me that I could be forgiven, because I'm quick to forgive. I really am. I'm ashamed to admit that when I'm angry or really hurt or very scared, that I am reactive. And as I'm getting older, that's something that I'm trying to get better at. I'm not perfect. Things will happen that I get reactive because it's not when I'm very upset. Thinking straight is not necessarily my my strongest suit when I'm upset, but it is quick to come down, and I don't hold grudges. And so I'm happy that what did he call them? That our closest grown-ups, my closest grown-ups, taught me how to forgive. Um, Learning to forget now, that is dependent. That is dependent, as he said. That sometimes the things that we have the hardest time. Well, he says that some people say they can never forgive because it's likely involving people that we love. For me, I think it's the forgetting. The forgetting part is the learning to let go. But the one good thing about getting older is that I'm getting better at forgetting, whether that's intentional or unintentional. I am getting better at forgetting, and I just know that I've just learned that if I want to continue to be worthy of somebody's forgiveness, because I promise you that I will stick my foot in my mouth, and I promise you that I will make mistakes, whether I intended to make them or not. I promise you that I will disappoint you, that I may hurt you, that I may anger you, but it won't be because I wanted that to happen. It's because, I either wasn't mindful of what I was saying because I didn't, or I did something without intending it to have that consequence. It would never be my intention to hurt anybody. That's not what I want. I don't want to be about that. I just want to be worthy of forgiveness, and to be worthy of it to me means to be able to give it, and to mean that. So today I just want to tell you guys that I love you. Thank you for forgetting me and not forgetting, and I'm doing my best. And again, thanks to my parents for instilling that in me. What a great legacy, and I hope I've done the same for my kids. So I hope you have a great week. Goodbye.